Join me in welcoming Willie J. Hey, Willie, how you doing today?
How you doing, my man? It's good to be here, bro.
Yeah, so glad to have you here with us.
Bless.
Start us off by telling us a little bit about you and how you show up in the world.
Oh man, I'm the CEO and founder of Permission Entertainment. Think I lost you here. It's,
I'm here.
There you go. There you go. I can hear you now. Yeah, Permission Entertainment, CEO, and where we thrive off of empowering people, changing lives, creating hope through love, arts, business, and entertainment. That is what we do. You're a PME. That's right.
I love it. And your book is called Never Stop Winning. This is just volume one. This one called Win
Yeah.
Your Way. Talk to us a little bit about what does Never Stop Winning mean in your life?
In my life, it means evolution, definitely resilience. I have a quote that I like to quote quite often, and that is resilience is brilliance, and it means to simply keep growing and growing with the flow. You'll hear these popular sayings and cliches of mine where you have to leverage every moment, whether it be good or bad, in times where most people quit. It's about the resilient ones who just refuse to give in and give up, and so a book about setbacks, really merely being comebacks at the end of the day, a setup for something greater. So that's what never stop winning means: never stop growing, never stop becoming the best version of yourself.
So, talk to us a little bit more about where you came from. I mean, you talk about never stop winning, but life hasn't just been, I popped out of the womb with a silver spoon in my mouth and life has been perfect the whole time. Talk to us about some of the things that you've come through to get to the place where you can believe in winning.
Absolutely, man. Inside this internal journey that we have, winning is not a destination, and it's a journey, right? And we've had a lot of pitfalls and things we have to come back from. I'm always quoting about God being paramount, but there's so much inside of that on a phrase right there. We're almost, missing my daughter being born. She's 18 now. She's a beautiful young lady now. Almost missed that precious moment. We're facing prison time once upon a time. And, I had things slipped in my drink before back in the day, almost died and fight for my life with blade wounds. And, the people see all of the number ones, man. Recently, GQ, we were featured as the number one public figure to watch for in 2025. We're Winning with Love, where it features you and a lot of amazing other co-authors hit number one international bestsellers. Shouts out to everyone who supported that. But inside of that success, man, there's so much internal struggle, which is where kingdom introspection is what I like to call it. A prayer life and meditation, it definitely comes into play. So yeah, it definitely, we just make it look easy, Steve. It's not always easy, but we make it easy. We make it look easy.
Well, the struggle is real, but having to have to really struggle doesn't necessarily have to be real.
Right. Absolutely. Absolutely. And it varies for each individual. Um, this book essentially is for people. We set it up in a way with winning principles and tools where people can, kind of tailor make their struggle. Everything is tailor made. Growth is tailor made, right? It's sometimes subjective to the individual. So, we've given them some resources. It's universal. I believe winning is universal. Pain is universal. There's going to be some pain in this book. Some things I have yet to discuss, in the previous anthology. So it's definitely a must read, and it'll give you hope. I think that word hope sticks out as well. Hope and faith over fear, right? So we got,
Yeah,
yeah, never stop winning radio, right? We just
I love it.
we premiered that over the weekend, and it's one of the chapters in the book. Actually, it just so happens to be one of the most important chapters. Although important, all of the chapters are important, but I believe in a time of fear, there's a need for greater faith where there's greater fear. When you agree, makes sense, right?
Oh, yeah, absolutely. I've heard some of your songs. I know I haven't heard all of them, but I've heard some of them. Do you have a song called Never Stop Winning yet?
Actually, I have one in the arsenal right now. There is one we're going to work on, the Never Stop Winning. And then I'm actually getting ready to do a little recording. I was on the I think it's Dr. Forbes Riley's podcast, and she wanted to do The Wait Is Over. It's an inspirational, it's like WEIGHT. We're supposed to record that in the new year. And I think along with that, I'm going to, record Never Stop Winning, meaning never stop growing, never stop trying. You only lose when you stop trying. Give your greatest efforts and do your best, and gotta do the rest, man. That's our motto.
So, and never stop winning is like it's like a stake in the ground. Excuse me if this analogy doesn't work for you. You can come up with a better one. But it's like saying, okay, we've come this far, and now we're committing to moving this thing forward. There's some really cool stuff going forward. What does Never Stop Winning? What does it feel like it's the start of for you?
I think it's something that it's like a fresh experience. Each day is different, right? Each day is a gift, right? It's the present, it's the power of the now, leveraging every moment, right? Moments create momentum, right? So there's new momentum each day, new moments each day that God blesses us to give us. I think Eleanor Roosevelt said, yesterday is a mystery, tomorrow's a mystery, and yesterday is gone, and today is the present, right? And that's why we call it a present. So I think it's like taking advantage of that opportunity, right? To do something that you didn't do yesterday, or to become, because we're always being and becoming, right? That's an evolution that never ends, and that's what Never Stop Winning is about. Just discovering you one day at a time, one moment at a time. Growing with the flow. That's where we came up with that phrase. Yeah.
My total unfair question for all of my authors that I ask is, what's your favorite part of the book?
Oh my goodness, you got me, dude. Maybe that 12th chapter. I think the 12th chapter is my favorite part. The first one and the second one. So I know I can't pick two, but if I could pick two, if I were allowed to pick two, it would be dreaming big in a toxic environment, and then it would be the last chapter, solely the last chapter. Ultimately, resilience is brilliance. Keep on growing, keep on going, right? Because that's what it's about. You know, ride it till the
Uh,
wheels fall off. That corner phrase, and
yeah,
yeah, that last chapter, I believe, is it best defines Willie J.
yeah.
Yeah.
Well, and a lot of people have been feeling the going through it that we've all
Yeah.
been doing together.
Hmm. Yeah.
Um, I was listening. I mean, you know this because you and I talk all the time. But I
Absolutely.
was listening to your song in the morning. That you recorded during COVID, and I was reminiscing on all the stuff we've been through just in the last 4 years. I mean, don't even go back for the rest of the,
Yeah.
whatever your life is, just even
Yeah.
the last 4 years.
Yeah.
Um, and yet, I do think that, as the Bible says, weeping may endure for a night, but joy comes up in the morning.
That's where it
Um,
came from. Yeah.
yeah,
Psalms 30 and 5. It's where that song derived from.
yeah,
In the morning. It was a very trying time for society, our nation, our world, our country. And, you know, during meditation, I heard, turn to Psalms 35 in the morning. And we decided to connect it with one of those journey piano lines from Don't Stop Believing. It is just, yeah. So all of the nuances was jailed around belief, hope, faith, don't give in. And in the morning, joy comes. There's always hope for a brighter day, a brighter moment, you know?
yeah, absolutely. So, people can look at all of the amazing things that have happened, and that's part of the reason why I wanted you to kind of talk at the beginning about some of the stuff you've been through, so that people know, that life hasn't just been perfect. But
Oh my
What are
God.
s- you know? What are some of the amazing things now that you have that are just now coming out or that are coming up that other people could be involved in that they can, really be part of them never stop winning?
Oh yeah, well, like we said, we started a new series, which you're definitely one of my compadres, and that winning with love. We're getting ready to probably do 2.0 or push it on repeat. We have the Win Your Way workshop that we're getting ready to do, the Never Stop Winning International celebration. That we have a big event coming up with me, you, and some heavy hitters, some other heavy hitters, and you can get involved by just signing up, man. Signing up to these workshops, and we have some Never Stop Winning coaching programs and courses that we're about to offer, and it's definitely going to be jailed around the book, and the nucleus is the book, but we're going to take it in different directions and dive deeper in to deeper depths and higher heights of the information. So look out for that. You'll see that in the call to action section, and we're revamping all 3 or 4 or 5 of our websites and stuff so that you can be a part of this journey. And winning isn't perfect, and we want to show people that, that win where you are, prosper where you are, being your authentic self.
Yeah.
That's
There's
key.
a yeah, there's a great verse in the Bible. I'm hoping that you'll actually pull out the reference on this because I'm horrible at references and you're always popping them off. There's a verse in the Bible that says, "Maximize while it's called today."
mm,
Um, and
yeah, yeah,
and I love that one because
yeah,
that's
yeah,
you were talking about that earlier. Today being the present, the being the gift that we're given. We
yeah,
think about all the people that didn't make it into today.
absolutely.
Whether it was last night, last week, last month, last year. That they're no longer with us, and so we've got today to be able to
Right.
celebrate and maximize and really, really, truly win.
Yeah,
It's
yeah.
important.
That is. And you take that word now backwards, you get little corner phrase and trick phrases. It's one. Each time you take advantage of your now moments, and you're chopping away to become the best version of yourself, and keeping God first in your life, and you won. You've already won that battle. You've taken action. Take action, gain traction, and attraction. That's the 3 steps to winning that you'll read about as well. Yeah, definitely check this book out for sure. You know, you'll never be the same. We promise.
I love it.
Yeah.
Well, let's give some people some hope. Talk specifically for a moment or two here to that person who feels like they've never started winning. Um,
Right.
Give them some hope on how they were really meant to win.
Absolutely. That's a good one. I would start off by essentially saying it all starts with the awareness. I call it kingdom awareness and that introspection. There's a verse in the Bible that says the kingdom of God is within us, right? It's neither over here, it's neither over there, but it's within you. All of the resources that you'll ever need is inside of you. And there's this internal mirror, right? Discover that you're already winning. You just need to compound. It's the compound effect. And that's where you discover who you truly are. Many times people are out here looking, online, on TV, to try to discover who they are, man. And the truth of it is, your self discovery, your true personality. God put all of that in you, and we live this life from the inside out. So no longer look on the outside. Start looking on the inside. That's where your mirror is, the mirror of your heart, the mirror of your mindset, and reset that mind. And know that the fact that you have breath still in your body, you have oxygen still, you're blessed to have that. And the fact that your heart is still pumping blood and pumping that beautiful beat that has been blessed to, you know, play, and that rhythm is still there, there's hope. that there's more for you. It's an indication that there's more to come for you, that your best moments are yet to come if you can take advantage of that. So that's the blessed hope. You're breathing, there's hope. Still
Yeah.
alive, you can still win better, grow better, be better, do better, give better, love better.
The book is called Winning with Love. This is volume one, Win Your Way.
Yeah,
It is available today for free on Amazon. You can get the ebook. It
yeah.
is already a bestseller.
Already. Never
It
stop
just
winning.
yeah, it
Yeah.
just jumped right out there to prove that you can never stop winning.
Mhm.
And I did, of course, put the link down in the comments so that you guys can get the book for free today. Before I let you go,
Absolutely.
Willie, give us just a couple more words of encouragement here.
Awesome. I appreciate you for having me on, Steve. And Michael, just never stop. When I say never stop winning, if you even take that back, it says winning, stop, never. Like the idea of quitting. Like, don't ever quit. There's some word that said quitters never win, right? But you only lose when you stop giving it your best go, your best effort, right? And sometimes, let me be real and transparent here. Sometimes you will feel like throwing in the towel. There's times I have. When you look at the accolades and look at all of the blessings and the nuances of our success, there were internal moments where Willie J didn't feel like winning that day, but he knew that he had to. That just remember that you're winning, your capacity to win, right? And having a dream team. Shouts out to the dream team because it takes a team, Steve, in order to win a dream. And God will give you a team of people that's conducive to your vision, that's conducive to your dream. And that is just never stop believing. Like just never stop believing, never stop winning. It's a metaphor for all of those coins and phrases, right? Never stop growing into being your best version, and your best is yet to come. Don't listen to the naysayers around you who's telling you that that can't be done, because there will be people when you dream big. There's the dream killers. We go over that in the book, Never Stop Winning, Volume 1. Ignore them, love them from a distance, and you pray for people who compliment your growth, right? Compliment you, right? And I'm not meaning not to tell you when you're wrong, or you don't need yes men and yes women, but just people who have your best interests at heart. Surround yourself by winners, because winners hang with winners. You know. And I'm gonna leave with this first. A companion of fools will be destroyed. He said, "He that walketh with wise men shall be wise." And I had to learn this many years ago the hard way. Who you keep company with, you become. So get around people who kind of mirror where you want to be, and that's very successful in their own right. Don't be intimidated, but be motivated. Become motivated. Be inspired, and that's how you never stop winning.
I love it.
Get that
Get,
book.
yeah, get Never Stop Winning today.
That's
You
what.
can find it on Amazon. The link's down below. Willie, thanks so much for spending some time with us here on the show today.
Thank you for having me, my man. Thanks, my friend. Appreciate you, brother. Big blessings to everyone.